Hi everyone. I hope you've had a nice week. Today I'm just gonna do some sounds with some books. This is probably gonna be a bit of a shorter video. A notebook. It is specifically the notebook that I use to take notes for the books that I'm reading. Because I'm in a book club, and that kind of made me create the habit of taking notes whenever I read about what's happening in the book and how I'm enjoying it. And so I've started doing that with pretty much any book that I read. I got I don't know how you call it, because it's not engraved. Engraved is for metal. But I got it personalized to say, books. I really like this blue color. And it has two bookmarks. I never really know what to do with the second one, so I just use both of them to mark the same page. And it has a rubber band to hold it closed. And you can see it has dotted paper, just lots of dots. there isn't really any other notebook company that I use because I'm very sensitive when it comes to the feeling of paper against my skin. And this is really the only notebook company where I like the touch feeling of the paper. It has a very soft feeling to it. It's not too smooth, but it feels just very soft. You can see here in my notes how I take notes for the books. In the red are quotes that I take from the book that I feel are important to the plot or that just stand out to me. And so the black is then my own thoughts. And yeah, the red is some quotes. And this is the book that I'm currently reading for the book club. It's called Cursed Bread. It's a lot about food, but it's about a little French countryside town. I haven't finished reading it yet. You can see about how far I am. Not quite at the halfway point. It's very short. I think it's only like 170 or 180 pages. But it's a fun read. It's a little weird. It's definitely not a book that I would have picked out myself. But I kind of like that because, through the book club, I get introduced to lots of different writing styles. This book is basically like a collection of like letters, like you can see here. It's, so far in the book, it's always addressed to this character called Violet. And parts of it is, letters from the main character addressed to Violet, and others are just like accounts that she's telling you. There isn't really like any proper dialogue. You never see any quotation marks or anything. It's more that she's telling you about what people said rather than people actually speaking. It's a lot about like power plays and, relationships. It's a little bit about, the main character getting obsessed over this other woman, even though she's married. Well, both of them are married, but basically what I find very interesting is how every interaction between them really is just a power play. Like every interaction is just a game, and every movement and every decision that they make, how it influences their show of power on like each other, and how they basically with everything that they do, they think how will the other person react to it, or what do I want the other person to think of me, or what do I want that this, what kind of reaction do I want to provoke in the other person. It can be a little exhausting, but it's very interesting, which is why I'm glad that it's very short, because it's, almost a little bit of like a character study. Yeah, but that's the book I'm reading at the moment. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video today. It's only very short, but that's fine. I know I usually make like a little longer videos. Well, with the Lofi ones, they've been a little shorter, but with my regular full quality videos, I like to do like at least 20 minutes. But I know some people enjoy shorter videos as well. So, and I don't really have much more to say today. So, that's gonna be it. Bye.